Tonight with a stop in Los Angeles to take on the Lakers. LA is looking for to get some work in. Stephen Curry and Draymond Green won't play, so a lot of youngsters, people who are vying for playing time, and even those vying for jobs will have their chance. The Warriors will take on the Lakers, and it comes your way right now. JTA, what hustle. He goes tumbling over the scorer's table.
The Bay's team is back.
For all the marbles, Poole takes another three and hits another one.
Splash is back.
Curry takes a three, quick release. Splash! Splash!
The unbelievable is back.
Got it! Curry nailed it! He hit a three at the buzzer! Unbelievable!
I'm back, Dub Nation.
Bounce pass, Andre with a right hand stop for Golden State.
We are back together, Dub Nation.
Celebrating 75 years of Warriors basketball.
The ball game is over, and our Golden State Warriors are champions of the world.
It's taken 40 years, but once again, the Bay's team is the best team.
Our passion lives here. Our pride lives here.
Our legacy lives here on the Golden State Warriors Radio Network. Time to write the next chapter together.
Now, Dub Nation, show some love for my guy, at Warriors Vox, the voice of the Warriors, Tim Roy.
Just about set to go here at the Staples Center. Preseason game number 4. The timing a little bit different tonight. It's a stand-alone national TV game, so we won't have time to get into our normal stuff. Starting lineup, so by Racketing, Carmelo Anthony, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, with former Warrior Kent Bazemore and Russell Westbrook as the so-called Big Three of Los Angeles going to run together tonight. And the Warriors, meanwhile, are resting Stephen Curry and Draymond Green. They go with Jordan Poole, Wiggins, JTA, it's Juan Toscano Anderson, Looney, and Lee. Opening tip goes to the Lakers wearing yellow and purple. James with the ball up top, guarded by Wiggins. Off the screen, left elbow, rotates to Westbrook, puts it on the deck, falls down on the deck, throws it outside to Carmelo Anthony with 2 on the clock. Pump fake, goes up, draws a foul. Jordan Poole goes for the pump fake, and with 0.5 on the clock, commits the foul to put Anthony to the free throw line. A veteran play there by Anthony. Let's get our CarMax keys to the game, and for that, here's Jim Barnett.
Well, number one, Tim, just keep shooting those threes. They shot 20 more than the Lakers did last Friday night, and they made 7 more, and that's 21 points to their advantage. Also, keep up the defense. I thought the defense has been really good creating turnovers in all 3 exhibition games they've played. And they made the Lakers turn the ball over 27 times in that last game and got 32 points off that. So that's a huge number and hard to come back on, and that's one reason they beat the Lakers.
Frank Vogel's club getting their Big Three on the floor for the first time together. Anthony's first free throw is good. Vogel on the sideline, a couple of Warrior connections there. Actually, a couple of West Coast connections. You got David Fizdale, former Warrior assistant and former Miami Heat assistant. He's worked a long time with LeBron, as has Oakland native Phil Handy. And, of course, Miles Simon, who did some Pac-12 work on the Pac-12 network, as well as being a player down at the U of A. 3 free throws good for Carmelo Anthony, and that's our score with 11:30 to go first quarter.
No Steph Curry. Let's see what happens with Jordan Poole tonight. Will he try to do too much?
Guarded by his former teammate Bazemore, feeds Toscano Anderson on the bounce. A dribble handoff to Wiggins on a switch, gets LeBron James, shoots over the top of him and rattled it home. Wiggins with a nice basket. Warriors down 1.
He makes it look easy, doesn't he, Tim?
James up top, guarded by JTA. Side saddle at the left elbow. Looks for a cutter. Goes cross court. Westbrook to Anthony. Run off the line by Looney. Pull up 2. Too strong. And there's Jordan Poole with the rebound. Set up by a good box out by Damian Lee. Poole off a screen by Looney. Waits and rotates to Lee. He drives back downstairs. Looney and the former UCLA Bruin dunks it to make it 4-3. Minute 14 gone by here in the first quarter. Preseason game number 4. Anthony rhythm dribble jumper, front rim miss, and Carmelo Anthony not afraid to fire. Lee back for the rebound. Mentioned UCLA. Warriors general manager Bob Myers was at his former haunts today watching the men's basketball team practice. Lee is stripped and the ball goes out of bounds off of quick hands for Anthony Davis. Davis, Anthony, and James all wearing white headbands.
First time they played together, the previous 4 games, they weren't all available, those 3.
Looney to Toscano Anderson. Down the lane, puts his body into Bazemore, banked it right over the top over him. Warriors on a modest 6-0 run. Lob for Anthony, knocked away by Looney. Saves it with a beautiful play to Damian Lee. Over to Poole down the left wing. Poole waits. Good head fake on Bazemore. Bazemore stays with him. Poole goes by him. Now throws it outside to Wiggins. Rotates over Damian Lee. Downstairs to Looney. Flipped it back to Lee on the left wing. The jumper is too strong. Long rebound right to James. He leads a 3-on-3, making a 4-on-3. Goes in. No, knocked away. Wiggins gets it out to Poole. On a 2-on-2, it's a pull-up 3. New Millennium fast break. Rebound back to Poole. He'll reset to Wiggins. About a 25-footer there. That's no good. And Westbrook the rebound. James, who never came back on defense, has it in the front court. James backs up, goes behind the back on the dribble. Bounce pass in traffic to Davis. They find Westbrook, and again, pump fake. Westbrook jumped into Wiggins. No call. JTA the rebound. Long lead pass knocked away by Davis. Saved by Davis. He goes into the Warrior bench. Carmelo Anthony gets it over the far corner to Bazemore. He'll drive in. It's a blocking foul on Toscano Anderson.
Yeah, don't try to take a charge on him. But Toscano Anderson has the height advantage. Just go up, make sure you don't hit him, but just make him give the ball up. He's not going to try to finish over you.
So Bazemore at the free throw line.
And Toscano Anderson, by the way, when he goes in that first time and puts the ball and scores, he can take Bazemore anytime he wants. Bazemore will give ground.
Bazemore at the free throw line. First one's up and short. Some who follow the Warriors a little surprised that Bazemore signed with LA in the offseason. 6-3 game, Warriors on top. 9:17 to go first quarter. Last year, Lakers were 42-30. That was good for the 6th best record in the Western Conference. Second free throw rattled around a little bit and finally dropped in. And Golden State with a 2-point lead. Good workout this morning here at Staples. Warriors were here for almost 2 full hours. A lot of good work put in today. Looney on a pick and roll. Finds JTA. Spot up 3. Top side. Hits a back rim miss. And Anthony, unopposed for the rebound, pulls it down. Gets it quickly to James. James pass knocked away by Damian Lee. Grabbed by JTA. Leads Lee down the right side. Sees 2 defenders. Circles it back up top. Finds the trailing Poole. His pass batted out of bounds into the front row. And remember, if you're sitting close to courtside, don't be looking at your phone.
Yeah, you
keep your head up.
When you've got Bazemore as a protector at the rim, just drive at him. He will give ground.
Poole bumped by Bazemore outside. That's a foul. Bazemore shaking his head no.
That's a matchup that favors Jordan Poole. I'd like to see isolation a little bit. The Warriors don't do that much. But early in the game, I'd like to see just give the ball to Poole, clear out, let him go.
I think Poole's been the story of preseason. He really has played so well. Toscano Anderson finds Poole behind the screen, takes a 3, got knocked down, or he fell down, and the rebound goes to James.
Scoring more than a point a minute.
James bull rushes the basket, flipped it up and in, squeezing between 2 defenders, ties the game at 6. Long lead out. Damian Lee catches and scores right back with a right hand bank shot. 8-6 Warriors. James off the screen, runs down the lane again, powers his way to the rim. You cannot let him get a full head of steam. He's unstoppable when he does that.
He finds a little bit of crease there, and he's so powerful.
Tied at 8. Poole, bounce past Looney. James hatches that out of the arm of Looney. Pass inside from Westbrook to LeBron James. Beautiful break, and Los Angeles goes up by 2.
Turnovers.
The wake-up call has come to LeBron James. 7:45 to go first quarter. Looney and Wiggins play catch. Wiggins out driving in. Goes up and misses a layup. Might have gotten fouled by Carmelo Anthony. That's what Steve Kerr is saying. To no avail. James runs over JTA, and it's a blocking foul.
I don't know why, but that's the call.
Well, look, there's we've gone over this. Henry James wouldn't have gotten that call.
I understand why.
James Kincaid wouldn't have gotten that call.
It's still frustrating. James Kincaid, yes.
Of course, he would do it. He'd be jumping from the top rope when he would do it, though. Anthony Davis, that's our associate producer, James Kincaid, who he works on the side as a wrestling announcer.
And he does a great job. Love that young man.
Basemore up top to LeBron James. Now they feed Davis.
ISO.
Yep. Left elbow, jab step, shoots over Looney. Up and good. Nothing Looney could do about that. He defended that well. It's a 9-4 run, I believe, right now for Los Angeles. 9-2, actually. Poole, pump fake. Davis goes flying. Bounce past JTA. Rotates over to Wiggins. Catch and shoot three. Right side. Front rim miss. Lee with the rebound. Backs it out with a dribble. Takes his own three. Missed that. Rebound James. Warriors got to get back. 3-on-2. James, the ball deflected. Waits. Feeds inside for Davis. Goes off his shin out of bounds. Good hustle by Juan Toscano-Anderson and Damian Lee. And it gets us to a timeout. Lakers on top of the Warriors 12-8. Preseason game number 4 continues on the Warriors Radio.